If this reading finds you, get ready, because for the next 30 days, your financial landscape will positively shift so significantly that your guides are telling me you won't even recognize your wallet or your handbag. And this is not entertainment content or clickbait. This is a 5th density, 5D soul transmission coming through to you, undistorted and untainted by the 3rd density, or rather the 3D social constructs about financial matters. This 5D transmission found you because you are in alignment with a soul frequency of one of your wealthiest timelines. This wealthy timeline is becoming more visible to you now in the 3rd density world, not only because of your continuous and conscious past efforts to shift your money mindset, but because of one important cosmic alignment occurring on Earth as I'm recording this video for the next 30 days. But this is a timeless reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So for the next 30 days, the Sun, the planet of clarity and the core of your ego, conjuncts with Neptune. This is why I have these cards over here, Sun card and Neptune. And Neptune is the planet of illusions, dreams, dissolution, and infinite possibilities. So these cards here say the Sun is the card of self-expression and embodying truth. And then the Neptune card here says dream and transcend. So with these two planets over here conjunct, in the context of your financial landscape, this conjunction means that within the next 30 days, during this Aries season, or from when you watch this video, this is a timeless tarot reading, all your limiting beliefs and false egoic illusions you have about money will be brought to your conscious awareness by the clarity of the Sun. And Neptune will illuminate the steps you need to take to dissolve and transcend these limiting beliefs and feelings you have about money, so that you can begin to access a wealthier timeline where money is not scarce. And remember, Neptune is the planet of infinite possibilities, meaning once your limiting beliefs and false egoic illusions about money are dissolved, you will access a wealthy timeline in which opportunities to realize your financial goals will flow continuously towards you. You will progressively begin to manifest at a faster pace your wildest financial dreams. So with that said, welcome fellow mystics to this sacred energy healing space. In this soul session, we're going to tap into the frequency of this wealthy timeline that is readily available to you for the next 30 days or when you watch this video, and see what limiting beliefs and egoic illusions about your finances need to be revealed now or will be revealed by the Sun and Neptune conjunct transit, so that you can step into this wealthy timeline where your opportunities to generate money flow towards you continuously. And remember, my soul sessions are not mere glimpses into the future. My work is centered on transformation and empowerment rather than passive fortune telling. These sessions are soul activations designed to awaken the best version of yourself. And in this reading, I am helping you to harmonize with the light frequencies that lead you to your most wealthiest expression. So I'm not here to tell you what to do or dictate your path, but rather I am here to illuminate the bridge to your deepest financial desires. So keep the information that vibrates with your truth and release what does not resonate. After all, this is a collective reading. And trust that if the universe, if the cosmos, if your spirit guides, if your intuition has guided you to this soul activation and transmission, there is a sacred key here, even if it's just for 1 minute, waiting to raise your vibration and unlock a higher level of consciousness within you that will help you create a more prosperous financial reality for yourself. So please stick around until the end of this video. I am sure you will get something beneficial out of it in regards to your financial reality. All right, let's begin. So as I was getting ready and setting up the reading and tuning into the energies of the reading and understanding what your spirit guides wanted me to channel today, I was met with these two cards you see here, Between Worlds and the Yin card. So the Between Worlds was at the bottom of the deck and the Yin card was at the top. And the energy I was getting with this, let me just remove this and leave them there so that we have focus on just those two cards. So the energy I was getting with this Between Worlds over here is that at this point in time, as you're watching this video, you are in a transitional phase where the past life where your finances were not at the level you want them to be has not yet ended, and this new reality that you're being told is readily available to you has not yet started. You're between worlds. So your financial problematic life is still around, but you are already stepping into this colorful financial reality where you feel more financially stable. You're in between these two worlds. And when you're in between worlds, you will start to see contrasts. Things that were happening in your past life that you were not happy with in regards to your finances are still going to be showing up from time to time in your current reality, even though one of your foot is already in this new reality where you're feeling more financially stable. And your spirit team wanted me to tell you that when you see these contrasts, even though right now you're being told you're stepping into a wealthy timeline, when you start seeing contrasts that show you that, oh my God, I'm still not feeling financially stable, yet I'm being told by my spirit guides, by my higher self, that I am already in a wealthy timeline. When these contrasts start to show that try and tempt you to doubt that you are already in alignment with this wealthy timeline, your spirit guides want to remind you to do not panic. The financial change that you want has already occurred internally with this Yin energy over here. The Yin energy is a very internal energy, and the Yang energy projects itself outwards. It's an external energy. So this financial change, this financial reality that you're being told you are already in alignment with, is already occurring within you. Remember, before you can create a reality outwardly, it first has to occur within you. And so right now, that change is occurring internally, and all you need to do is just trust and just hold on to the frequency of trusting that it is already occurring. You need to hold it long enough for you to now start seeing it occurring externally. Your internal world is creating your external reality. So if it is already occurring internally, hold on to that vision for as long as you need to hold on to it until you start seeing tangible evidence in your external reality of this new change. You are already one leg in this new financial reality. So you just need to hold on long enough in this reality for you to finally move completely from this old financially unstable life that you want. Okay? Don't panic. When you see contrast showing you that you're still not financially stable, do not panic. The change has already occurred internally, and it's just a matter of time before you start seeing the evidence of this change externally. And you're being told the way you hold this frequency long enough for you to be able to see this financial reality externally is by, when these old timelines contrasts occur in your life, consistently make financial decisions that align with the new wealthy timeline you want to embody. Okay? So when you start having these thoughts of scarcity mindset, when you start thinking, oh my God, I don't have enough money, catch yourself and recalibrate that thought and say something along the lines of, I do not know where I am going to get the money that I need to pay all my bills for this month, but you know what, soul, I know the universe has got my back. This is you envisioning or rather moving into a timeline where you know the universe is going to provide everything you need, even though your current reality shows that you are not capable of creating that reality. By just trusting that the universe is going to support you, you are already aligning with a wealthy timeline that your current self cannot see, but your intuition and your soul can see. Okay, so when these contrasts occur, consistently make decisions that allow you to align with the wealthy timeline that you want to create. Because remember, in order for you to create a reality, you yourself has to embody that reality you want to create before it can be created. You first have to start feeling the way you would feel if this reality was already occurring in your life, and that is what is going to manifest this reality. Okay, guys, I hope that is clear. And then I was also drawn to this galactic code, and this is the infinity symbol. Just before I started recording this video, my guys just pointed me to this symbol randomly. And I feel like this is just them telling you, from now on, when those contrasts, when you start seeing evidence that your old financial instability, your old life that you were feeling financially unstable is still lurking within you, or trying to pull you back into that space of feeling like money is scarce, write down this infinity symbol. Okay, because this galactic code has the frequency of the infinite abundance of the universe. Okay, and I feel like the reason my guides drew me to this galactic code is because they want me to channel a light language transmission for you guys at the end of this session that will tune you into this frequency of infinite possibilities, such that anytime your scarcity mindset from your old life creeps in, then this light language transmission is going to recalibrate your soul and remind you that no, even if you're seeing this contrast, you're in between worlds. Your one of your legs is already in the financially stable reality that you want. What you're seeing are just remnants of the old life, but essentially your movement is actually towards the financial reality that you seek. It's not moving backwards, it's moving forward, isn't it? So that light language transmission, which is going to be tuned to this infinity symbol and the frequency it has of infinite abundance, is going to help you to move past those feelings of self-doubt that you're going to experience when you start seeing contrast of your old life in your current reality. Okay, so please stick around until the end of this video so that you can receive that light language transmission. Okay, so with that said, guys, let's begin this session. And we're going to start by asking Spirit to reveal what is the frequency of this session. And I feel like aside from the infinity symbol that you're going to start seeing and they want you to actively interact with, maybe just keep on writing it on a piece of paper throughout the day. I feel like you're also going to start seeing the angel numbers 333 with this between worlds over here, and the angel number 222 with this yin card over here. Then angel number 333 is connected to the frequency of potential, meaning it's just further again tuning in you to the infinite abundance of the universe, the infinite possibilities of the energy of Neptune. Okay, so 333, the infinity symbol, and 222. And 222 here with this yin energy, I'm just being guided to tell you that you're going to start seeing 222, and this will be a confirmation from your spirit guides that you are on the right path. Even when you start seeing contrasts of your old life where you are not financially stable appear in your reality, you will start seeing this number 222 as evidence that continue holding on to the vision that the financial reality you have always wanted is already on its way to be to manifesting into your energetic field. Okay, so 222 will just be a confirmation that you are on the right path. You are leaving that dualistic world where one leg was in the past and one leg was in the financial reality that you want. You're going to start seeing 222 as a sign that balance is now returning into your life, where you're not juggling between your old self, which was financially unstable, and your future self, which wants to be financially stable. 222 will be a sign that you are moving towards balance, where both legs are in the financial reality that you want to create. Okay, guys, 333, 222, infinity symbol. Interact with these signs as your way of embodying this wealthy timeline that is available to you for the next 30 days. And I feel like your guides want me to keep on like sort of insisting on the 30 days because I feel like this 30-day period is a portal. After 30 days, this portal that has been made available to you through the conjunction of the Sun and the Neptune, regardless of when you're watching this video, is not going to be open for too long. For 30 days, that is when this energy is going to be the most potent. Anything you do in regards to building the financial reality that you want to experience is going to manifest much faster within this 30-day period. So please heed the advice that comes through in this reading. Integrate the guidance messages and take the necessary steps that your spirit guides and your soul and your higher self give you in this soul transmission, because those steps within, if you take action in regards to the guidance that you've been given and the steps you've been told to take, this financial reality, you will move from this energy of transition into the financial reality that you want much faster. Okay, so leverage the potency of these energies of the Sun and the Neptune conjunction right now to manifest, to catapult yourself into this wealthy timeline where you are financially stable, so much so that your guide said what at the beginning of this session, you will not even recognize your wallet and your handbag. Okay, and these frequencies of the 333, 222 and the infinity symbol are going to further anchor you into this energy and frequency that is going to allow you to manifest this wealthy timeline. Okay, so in fact, maybe what you can do to start anchoring this energy, to start taking the action steps you need to take to leverage this potent energy, write in the comment section either the angel number 333 or 222, or drop an infinity symbol in the comment section. This energy exchange, you're showing the universe that you are ready to heed the advice coming through in this reading. And this is not you creating content for my channel. No, this is a soul activation. You're working with the law of receive and give. If you want the universe to help you move between this world where you're moving from this dark energy of being financially unstable to this prosperous, wealthy timeline where you are financially stable, you need to give back something to the universe. Okay, and that's why I'm saying connect with the universe by writing in the comment section the angel number 333, 222, infinity symbol. Okay, that is your way of giving back to the universe and showing the universe that you are ready to be a co-creator. You're not just going to wait for the universe to drop this wealthy timeline into your lap. In fact, the universe will not drop this wealthy timeline into your lap. You need to be a conscious creator of the universe. Okay, so let's now see what is the frequency of this reading. Okay, what is the frequency of this session? What number are you going to start seeing frequently from now on as a confirmation that your new financial reality is progressively manifesting? You're moving from this transitional phase into this financial destiny that you've desired for a while now and you've worked towards building for yourself, other than 333 and 222. And they're telling me 999. I don't know why. I just looked at Neptune and they gave me the number 999. So for some of you, maybe you've been seeing 999 a lot and you're being told, if you've been seeing 999 or 909, that is just another confirmation that the financial reality you have asked the universe to help you manifest is on its way to you. Or rather, you are now in alignment to this frequency. And if you heed the advice you're receiving from your intuition because of the yin energy over here, I feel like when you start seeing these signs, you're being told to connect with your intuition, with the yin energy over here, because your intuition is going to guide you to the people, places, or opportunities that will allow you to manifest this financial reality. Okay? Yeah. And 999. Oh my God, guys. 333. Exactly. I mean, this just confirms what came through here. And that is exactly what I said. This is the energy imprint of this reading, and this is your energy at this point in time. That is why you are drawn to this reading. You are in this transitional phase. They're saying you're in this void of possibilities where anything you think of right now is either going to destroy the financial destiny you want or create it. And that is why you are being continuously reminded that when these contrasts start to show, when you start seeing your things that you did that were happening in your old reality happening now, it doesn't mean that the financial destiny you want to create is not going to happen. No, it just means that you are in between worlds where your old life where you are financially unstable is not yet over, and the new life, the new financial reality where you're feeling more financially stable has not yet solidified completely. You're in this transitional phase. But even when you start seeing things from your old life occur in your reality right now, don't focus on them. Focus on making decisions that allow you to create this beautiful energy over here, this colorful energy where you are financially stable. Ignore the contrast, because your thoughts, your intentions, your feelings right now as you're in this transitional phase are what are creating your financial reality. Okay? So if you continuously focus on what you want your reality to look like in regards to your financial expectations, then you're going to be creating that reality. You're in a void of potential, a void of possibilities. What you focus on will manifest within this next 30 days. Okay, guys? So this card here says your chance to reach your highest of potentials is here. Perseverance has gotten you to where you are, and this is exactly what I said at the beginning. You're getting this reading because of all the past conscious effort you've made to recalibrate your money mindset. Your conscious effort to try and see money as something that is infinite rather than scarce is what has gotten you to this in-between worlds. In fact, your efforts up to this point is what has gotten you to put at least one leg into this new financial reality where you're stable. Okay? And so they're saying you have been through so much, and this guidance is here to show you that you are exactly where you need to be, this transitional phase. And the affirmation is, my potential is infinite. I use my strength as my ally to pursue my highest good. And it's interesting that the word strength is coming through in this reading, because as I'm recording this, we are in the Aries season. And this is why I was telling you guys that you need to work with the law of receive and give. This is not a time for you to be passive and think that the universe is going to drop this reality on your lap. No. You need to take the necessary actions to also create this reality for yourself. And right now you're being told it's more so about you following the guidance from your intuition. Okay? Use your intuition to know what steps you need to take in order for you to manifest this new financial reality. So when you see the number 333, that is your guides telling you, hey, your intuition is trying to give you some guidance on how you can manifest and finally move and put both feet into this new financial destiny where you're more financially stable. And so you need to pay attention to your intuition when you see the number 333 and take action immediately. Aries energy does not procrastinate. Sometimes it is called impulsive, but sometimes we need to be impulsive to seize the opportunity. Remember what I said at the beginning of this reading. This energy is not going to stay with you forever. This portal is only opening up for the next 30 days when the sun is conjunct Neptune. So when you get those intuitive hits to do something that will change your financial destiny, do not hesitate. Of course, don't be irrational, right? Make decisions that do not harm you or harm other people, but also do not hesitate. Trust your intuition. Your intuition will also always guide you to your highest, to a decision that takes you to a better position than you are right now. Okay, so if you follow your intuition, if you get those intuitive nudges to do something, do it. Do not procrastinate, because this window, this void of potential that you're in right now is going to close within the next 30 days, and you're not going to be able to receive so much support from the universe again for another 1 year, because this portal is going to open again only after a year, when now Sun is in Aries again. Okay, so this is the frequency. So connect with the 333 frequency of potential. Okay, I'm going to read whatever is in this card again, because I feel like they want to remind you again, your chance to reach your highest potential is here, meaning your chance to reach your highest, wealthiest timeline is here. And perseverance has gotten you to where you are right now. You have been through so much, and this guidance is here to show you that you are exactly where you need to be. So even if you start seeing contrasts in your life right now, where you're still not feeling financially stable, do not focus on those contrasts. you keep on focusing on the financial destiny that you want to create, because your focus, your intention, your thoughts, your feelings are what are creating your reality. So if you continue striving to feel abundant and trusting that the universe has got your back, then you're going to be creating a reality where the universe always has got your back and money is always available to you for you to use it to improve your life and the life of the people around you. Okay? Infinite potential is available to you right now. So now let's move on to the core of this session, which is what limiting belief or false egoic illusion about money needs to be released for you to be able to create this prosperous financial reality in the 3D world. What one thing right now do you need to let go of? One thought or feeling do you need to let go of that will now allow you to move this one leg that is still in the past into this new reality where you're more financially stable? Okay? What limiting thought or belief or feeling is this that you need to let go of so that you can finally move from this transitional phase? Spirit, what one limiting thought? Okay, I'll pick. Oh, okay. This one just... Oh my God, the 10 of Pentacles. Legacy. Okay. And the Apprentice of Lightning. Adventure. This is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is a very Aries-like energy. He's very impulsive. And the 10 of Pentacles is a card of legacy. Okay. And the Knight of Pentacles is regarded as someone who's very an independent thinker. This is someone who's not forced to do anything. When they put their mind to something, they will do it regardless of what other people think about it. And usually the 10 of Pentacles card can represent, with this legacy, can represent ancestral patterns that you have acquired that may be limiting or supporting your financial growth. But because this question was asking what limiting belief or thought or egoic illusion might prevent you from manifesting this new financial destiny where you are financially stable and have access to opportunities that allow you to continuously generate money, I feel like you're being told the one limiting belief or egoic illusion about money that needs to be released to create a prosperous financial reality in the 3D world is you need to... Interesting. Let me see. I'm consolidating my thoughts. Spirit, give me the right words. Okay. They're saying you need to transcend the limiting thoughts you've acquired from your first generation ancestors, which is your parents. In fact, what is coming through here is not so much about you needing to release something, but it's more so about you needing to work on releasing something. If you are drawn to this reading, you're being told by your spirit guides there are some ancestral traumas that you have acquired from your parents, your first generation. Your first generation ancestors are your parents. Then your grandparents are your second generation ancestors. But with here, I'm getting it is all about your first generation ancestors, which is your parents. There are some limiting beliefs and thoughts you have acquired from your parents that you need to release. Maybe your parents told you that in order for you to attain financial stability, you need to overwork yourself to the point of literally mental and emotional exhaustion, burnout, so that you can get what you want. And they're saying because the 10 of Pentacles sometimes can represent an energy of, it's almost getting to the final suit of the Pentacles, and you're being told, okay, now you've amassed all the wealth that you can get, so you know what, now it's time for you to enjoy this wealth with your family and friends. But in its detriment, it can bring out an energy of workaholism, such that even if you already have enough money, you still want to continue working because you fear that if you stop working, you're not going to be able to generate the wealth that you want in the future. So it has a workaholism aspect to it. And interestingly enough, the Knight of Pentacles is someone who's driven more so by his intuition, by his gut instinct, rather than his logical mind. Our logical mind is what makes us become workaholics. And I'm seeing with this energy of the yin coming through here, you're being drawn to work with your intuition more so. If you want to manifest this new reality, you need to work with your intuition rather than your logical mind, because your intuition is going to get you to the financial reality that you want much faster than your logical mind. Because your logical mind, sometimes the way it tries to find solutions for you is by finding the most logical, rational step. But sometimes the most logical and rational step is the longest path to what you want. Okay? But the intuition, the yin energy, works like a magnet. It draws things towards it, because the yin energy tries to find the path of least resistance. It doesn't want to push so hard to get what it wants. It wants to draw things towards it like a magnet. So with the yin energy being your intuition, you're being told you need it. If you want to manifest this new financial reality, you need to work with your yin energy. And the only way you're going to be able to work with your yin energy, where you're pulling things towards you rather than chasing after these opportunities that will help you generate money, is by releasing this limiting belief you've acquired from your parents, that the only way for you to become financially abundant and wealthy is by overworking yourself. That is not the reality. That is not the frequency that this new reality wants you to embody. This new financial reality, where you are amassing more wealth than ever before, requires you to be in a space where you're magnetizing opportunities towards you rather than chasing after them. Okay? And that is why, if you want to finally move out of this transitional phase into this new reality, you need to let go. Are you seeing? By default, I even put it underneath that card. You need to let go of those limiting patterns you've acquired from your parents, that hard work is the only way for you to become wealthy. No. You're being told you need to now embrace a new reality, where you're now believing that also your intuition, your yin energy, can get you what you want. In your past life, this gray area over here, you are mostly operating from your yang energy. Your yang energy is the one that allows us to chase after our goals. And you're being told, while there's nothing wrong with hard work, it is exactly what I said. Hard work will get you to the solution, but you'll get to that solution so battered and tired and exhausted that you won't even be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, because maybe you'll even have become physically ill due to constant mental and emotional burnout. So the money you've even made will end up all going down the drain with you paying hospital bills. Okay? So you're being told this new reality is teaching you, it wants you to start manifesting money more effortlessly, so that when you get this large sum amount of money, you are in a position where you are able to enjoy this money. Okay? It's not going down the drain with you paying for hospital bills because you got yourself so depressed and mentally and emotionally exhausted trying to amass that wealth that you can't even enjoy it. Now you just have to pay for hospital bills to bring back your energy to where it's supposed to be, you know? So do some ancestral healing session that allows you to release this ancestral limiting belief about the only way that you need to manifest money is through working so hard. Okay? And it's interesting because with the sun actually in astrology is our yang energy, and Neptune is the planet that rules the Pisces energy. And Pisces is a water sign. Pisces is a very intuitive sign. It is guided by the yin energy. Okay? And the yin energy is our intuition, right? So when the sun conjuncts Neptune, it's like Neptune is dissolving the sun's energy, the yang energy, and moving you into this space of the yin energy. I hope this is making sense. Right? So this is the one thing you need to resolve within you in order for you to fully step into this new world, both fit in, where you're more financially stable. You need to release that limited thinking that hard work is the only way you can get what you want, that only by using your logical mind is the only way you can get the financial stability that you seek. No, you can use your yin energy, you can use your intuition, and your intuition will get you to the financial solutions you want much faster. And if it gets you the solutions you want much faster, that is how you're going to get more financially stable at a faster pace. Okay? So, and I have recorded a session, a light language activation, that allows you to tune into your yin energy, because in that session I sort of shock your aura and make it more magnetic, because your aura is an electromagnetic field, isn't it? So in that light language session, I'm shocking your aura so that you can expand your electromagnetic field and become a bigger magnet of what you want. So that session allows you to tap into your yin energy, because it makes you a magnet of what you want. Okay, so I'll put a link to it in the description of this video or somewhere here on the screen. Go check it out after this session. It's going to help you tune into this yin energy, where you're now using your intuition to attract things towards you, okay, like a magnet, rather than your yang energy, which is constantly making you to chase. And I feel like your guys are telling me this new reality that you're entering, the more you fight, the harder, the farther away you'll move from the money that you want. Okay, the more you fight, the farther away you'll move from the money that you want. Meaning, the more you try and resolve your financial solutions through a logical mind, the harder it will be for you to reach the financial stability that you seek. This is not to say that you should completely disregard your intellect when making financial decisions. No, you're just being told, let your intuition guide you to the opportunities that will bring you the financial stability that you seek, and then use your mind to determine how you're going to use this money. Okay? Your mind is just going to be a tool to help you see how you're going to use the money that you have acquired through your intuition. Okay? So now then, let's go to now the final guidance message from your spirit guides, okay? With all that has come through here, what final message do they have for you before we move on to the light language transmission to tune you into the 333 potential energy and the infinite energy? Okay, Spirit, let's move this card so we have space. And they're also pointing me to tell you that even if you're not watching this video at the time when the sun and the Neptune energies are conjunct, just go to your birth chart and look at where Neptune and the sun are, because this reading is going to be activating that part of your birth chart. And by you focusing on how you can harness the potential of those houses that Neptune and the sun are, you're going to be able to find creative ideas about how you can generate money more effortlessly. Okay? Wherever the Neptune energy is in your birth chart and the sun energy is in your birth chart, that is where you're going to create your biggest financial windfall, okay, if you're getting this reading. So go check out your birth chart. So for example, if the sun is in your 6th house and Neptune is in your 8th house, it means the 6th house is all about your work life and your health, and also the 8th house is about mysticism and inheritances. So I feel like if Neptune is in your 8th house, you're being told your intuition might be guiding you to someone or something that will reveal an inheritance you did not notice before. Okay? This is just an example. And if the sun is in your 6th house, the house of health and the physical body and your work, you're being told your biggest windfall will come through you using your intuition in your work life. Like whatever projects you have at work, those projects will only flourish if you use your intuition. That's just an example. I'm not that good with astrology, but that's just an example. So go look at what is in your birth, where Neptune and the sun are in your birth chart, because this 30-day window is going to amplify that place in your birth chart and will give you creative ideas about how you can manifest the financial destiny you want through you harnessing the energies of and the qualities of those houses, those signs, and these planets over here. Okay? So now let's move on to final guidance. Okay, final guidance message, Spirit, for the collective in regards to what has come through here. Okay, I feel drawn to that. Am I hearing no? Interesting. I'm hearing no and yes, and then they told me, yeah, you're hearing no and yes because you're in between worlds. Your guides are interesting. Okay, Spirit, let's be serious. What energy? I had no again. Okay, I'd pick. Let's just shuffle all of them and then channel the messages. What financial destiny? If you want to look at your birth chart, there's this website called astroseek, astroseek.com, astroseek.com. Go check your birth chart. Go see where the Sun energy and the Neptune energy are in your birth chart, because within this 30-day window, those houses are going to be illuminated, and your intuition is going to show you how you can use the qualities and the energies of those houses and the signs within them to manifest the financial windfall you seek that will bring you the financial stability that you've always wanted. And then if you're interested in working with me to release your ancestral karma, particularly the one with your first generation ancestors, which are your parents, just check the description of this video. I'm going to put a sound meditation that you can use for the next 30 days, and that sound meditation is going to naturally allow you to help you release this limiting thinking that you've gotten from your parents, that hard work is the only way for you to manifest what you want. Okay, so check out that sound meditation. It is a very powerful sound meditation. And the good thing with that sound meditation, and there's a plane flying over. Usually whenever I hear planes flying over me when I'm recording a session, I see it as distractions. Okay, and so what is coming through is this ancestral pattern that you've acquired from your parents has actually been really distracting you and preventing you from truly seeing just how financially stable you can be. Okay, it's been sort of cloaking your financial potential. Okay, so that sound meditation is not only going to help you clear out this limiting thought and dissolve this cloaking that these limiting thoughts you've acquired from your parents have been cloaking your financial destiny. It is also going to connect you to your ancestors, your ancestral spirit guides, who are also going to continue showing you how to move into this space where you do not need to overwork yourself to get what you want. Okay, it's a very powerful sound meditation, so check it out in the description of this video. Right, so one last card, Spirit. What else? Okay, and we're going to start with that because it just jumped out so forcefully. Okay, first, live in the now, the present moment. Okay, Unakite. And whenever this card comes up, it's just a reminder to be in the present moment. It's a reminder that your present reality is creating your future. And it goes back to exactly what I said, that when you start seeing contrasts of your old life coming through right now, which are showing you that, oh my God, this financial destiny that I'm being promised where I'm more financially stable is not going to show up because I'm still not financially stable. You're being told, don't focus on those thoughts, because whatever you focus on right now, guys, is going to create the financial destiny you want in the future. So right now, focus on thinking about only the financial reality that you want. The decisions you make right now, make sure they are aligned with the new financial reality that you want to manifest, where you are financially stable. Okay, your present moment is the one that is going to determine how fast you move into this new financial reality. It's also going to determine whether you will go back, because remember, right now you're in a transitional phase. It's half and half, meaning if you start entertaining old limiting thoughts about finances and money, you're going to move backwards into this dark energy over here where you're financially unstable. But if you continuously focus on thoughts that allow you to believe that money is always here and abundant, then it is going to move you to this colorful financial reality that you seek, where you're more financially stable. Okay, your present moment, this in between line over here, this in between line is what the Unakite is talking about. Focus on making sure that if you want to create this beautiful reality over here where you're financially stable, make financial decisions or have thoughts and feelings that allow you to create that reality. Anything else that makes you feel like money is scarce, find ways to ignore it completely, okay? Literally, you're being told to be delusional. That's why the energy of the Neptune is here. You're being told, just for the next 30 days, the universe will forgive you for being delusional, okay? Be delusional when it comes to money. Feel the way you would feel if you already had this money with you right now. Act the way you would act if you already had the money you wanted right now. Talk the way you would talk if you already had the financial stability you desire right now, okay? Your present moment is creating this new financial destiny that you're being told is readily available to you right now. So if you continuously focus on the financial reality that you want, and you put attention to only the things that allow you to create this new financial reality, then you will create it. Then both of your legs will be in this colorful energy here where you're financially stable, okay? The next card is Sanctuary. Take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. This is just the yin energy coming through here. And Sanctuary, take time out from the world. What does this say? This is telling you to pull back your energy, move from the yang energy. The yang energy is very much action oriented. The yin energy is a relaxation card. The yin energy is what allows us to move into this sanctuary energy over here. And I feel like here you're being told you need to also work on regulating your nervous system. Because up to now, you've been overworking yourself to get what you want. Your nervous system is completely dysregulated. It doesn't know how to move from the sympathetic state to the parasympathetic state. And remember, this new phase where you are more financially stable requires you to manifest from the yin energy, and the yin energy is your parasympathetic nervous system. But up to now, you've mostly been operating from the sympathetic nervous system where you're pushing so hard to get what you want. But you're being told, if you want to be able to manifest this new reality, you need to focus on regulating your nervous system and start learning how to be more in your yin energy. And the moon is our yin energy, the sun is our yang energy. So it's interesting that the moon is coming through here. You're just being reminded to be in your yin energy, okay? If you want to manifest this financial destiny that you want, you need to learn how to relax a little bit more. And the reason you're being told to relax a little bit more is because when you're relaxed, your intuition heightens. And when your intuition heightens, then it is going to start giving you clues and signs as to who you need to talk to, where you need to go in order for you to manifest this new financial destiny where you're financially stable, okay? And then finally, discovering the truth. You stand in the light of truth. And are you seeing he's moving in this direction and these old people over here are moving in this other direction? And I kid you not, guys, this is just exactly the energy I talked about, your ancestors. These old people over here are your parents. This is their way of living life, where they're thinking that the only way for them to manifest the financial destiny they want is by them overworking themselves. But you're being told, move away from this limiting thought. Yes, maybe that thought was their truth and it helped them amass the wealth that they want. But this new financial destiny that you are moving into or you want to manifest requires you to have a different way of thinking from your parents or from the society. A different way of thinking where you are living more from your yin energy and using your intuition more often than not to manifest the financial reality that you want for yourself. Okay, so guys, please go get that sound meditation that I've just really marketed in this session. It's really going to help you move away from this limiting thought patterns about money that you've acquired from your parents, where they're telling you the only way for you to attain what you want is through hard work. No, the universe is telling you, hey, mystic, there's an easier path available to you, and we've given you the tools that you need in order for you to access this path. So are you going to take it? That's the question you're being told, you're being asked right now, okay? So I want us to maybe read, let's see, which one do they want me to read? They want me to read the energy of this sanctuary card over here, just so that it tunes you further into the energy of the yin, okay? Let's just see what the deck has to say about this sanctuary energy, because this sanctuary energy is the yin imprint that you need to be in that will allow you to manifest this new reality over here. Okay, so it says, Take time out from the world. Spend more time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. Your soul is craving time away from the noise and distraction of this busy world so that you can hear your inner guidance and feel at peace. This wise unicorn is telling you it is time to withdraw. This could mean spending more time in meditation each morning to set positive energies for your day. It may mean going on a silent retreat or finding a quiet place in nature for a day or weekend. It could be that you need to spend less time socializing and more time listening to the whispers of your heart. You may have just ended a relationship, and rather than rushing out to find a new partner, you are being invited to be single for a while. Your conscious mind wants you to do things and be with people so it can stay busy and feel safe. It will try to convince you that you are missing out or you won't get things done. However, there is magic in silence and solitude. It gives you space to slow down, reconnect, breathe deeply, and get grounded. Sanctuary helps you gain clarity on what your next steps are beyond everyone else's opinions of what you should be doing. It can connect you with the divine guidance and help you receive inspired ideas that will help you move forward. Into this new reality that you want, okay? Take time out to create this sanctuary around you and enjoy a period of peace and quiet. Okay, guys? And that is why I am telling you guys to go get that sound meditation, because you've been told in order for you to heighten your intuition and know the steps you need to take in order for you to move forward into this reality where you're more financially stable, you need to listen to your intuition. And your intuition can only be heightened by you taking some time out from the busy noise of the world. Remember when the plane flew over this reading and I told you that is distraction? You're being told right now, as we speak, as you're watching this session, you've already been given clues and signs from your intuition and from your guides that are showing you how you can finally put both feet into this new financial destiny that you desire. But because you're too distracted, you're not understanding the messages from your intuition, okay? So take time out and you'll be able to discover the truth within you that is guiding you to the new way of making money that you've always wanted, where you're not pushing yourself so hard to get the financial abundance that you seek. Okay, guys? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to channel a light language transmission to tune you into this energy of the infinity symbol and the 3-3 portal over here that is going to now align you further with this energy of the financial destiny that you desire, where you are more financially stable and you're manifesting money more effortlessly. I want you to take a deep breath in. Inhale, and now exhale. Okay, let's begin. Korayanta shianka kalayanta kaya horana sianana yana kayana talayano namana kaya shantakaya kalayano kosia na karatia na kakaya koranaya na santakaya. Take another deep breath in, and now exhale. Holomoyana kashianta kakayana karayana kosiana kataya koshana yana kalayana korana shiana kaya karayera rata sianta kakayana. Take a one last deep breath in. Inhale, and now exhale. Okay, beautiful soul, you are now in alignment to this 333 frequency and the energy of the infinite potential of the universe, and you're going to start now getting intuitive hits regarding what you need to do, who you need to talk to, where you need to go in order for you to manifest the financial stability that you seek. And remember, going forward, if any contrasts appear in your life right now, do not for a second doubt that you are already in alignment with the financial abundance that you desire. Those contrasts are just appearing in your life because you're still in a transitional phase where your new financial destiny has not yet solidified and your old life is slowly dissolving. Okay? So when those contrasts appear, focus on making decisions that align you with the financial destiny that you want, because your present moment is what is creating this financial destiny that you want. Feel the way you would feel if you're already abundant financially. Talk the way you would talk if you're already financially abundant. Act the way you would act if you're already financially abundant. Okay, guys? So with that said, please feel free to drop any of the symbols that we talked about in this reading in the comment section as your way of anchoring the energies that have come through in this reading. 333, 222, infinity symbol, and let's see what other, and the flamingo energy over here, right? To harness this energy of moving from this transitional phase. Okay, guys? Otherwise, I'll see you in your next reading. Have a lovely week.